to Highland, a Beavis and Butt-Head Rewatch podcast. My name's Chris Paw.
What up, humans? I'm Drew Mulkins.
And we're here today, this episode, to talk to you about Season 1, Episode 3, titled Balloon. This episode aired on March 25th in 1993, a couple of weeks after the previous ones. And the plot is as follows. The boys see on TV that balloons can be a choking hazard for dolphins. So naturally, they pick up some balloons and head down to the aquarium, but not before huffing some of the helium from the balloons and doing that weird high-pitched voice thing. While at the aquarium watching the dolphins, Beavis is somehow carried away by the balloons, which they've been carrying the whole time.
Yeah.
But
for no reason.
Nonetheless, he floats away. Butthead tries to save him by shooting a rock with a slingshot, which he misses and hits Beavis in the balls instead, causing Beavis to let go of the balloons and plummet into the dolphin tank. But for reasons, the dolphins disappear and sharks appear, which scares the piss out of Beavis. Literally, he pisses in the water, contaminating the tank, which leads to the staff draining the tank, ultimately saving Beavis's life inadvertently.
Yeah. There was some kind of sensor on the tank that noticed that there was contamination or something. Yeah,
it's kind of unclear. This is a weird one.
Yeah.
There's not
it's
a whole lot
episode.
here. It seems like, being airing weeks later, it seems like it's maybe one that they were kind of rushing out.
Yeah.
At any rate, the music in this one includes the Red Hot Chili Peppers' Higher Ground, Slim Whitman's I Remember You, RuPaul Supermodel, Faith No More, Falling to Pieces, and then alternate versions include AC/DC, Dirty Deeds, Pat Benatar's Love is a Battlefield, Michael Jackson's Black or White. All of these we got to see in the version we watched.
I think Dirty Deeds is usually in there.
Oh yeah, that one. You're right. That one is normally in most of the edits.
But Black and White is the one. When I watched this for the first time a couple weeks ago, prepping for this, I had to go back and watch the Michael Jackson Black and White video because this starts when the music starts. And it starts with George Wendt in a chair falling into Africa. And then Michael Jackson starts dancing and ignores George Wendt. For the younger people in the audience, George Wendt was on a show called Cheers. He played a very popular character named Norm. And you wouldn't pay him just to kind of show up and then get ignored. So I was like, what the hell's going on in this video? And it turns out that there is like an opening scene where he's Macaulay Culkin's dad.
Okay.
And Macaulay Culkin's listening to music too loudly. And George Wendt yells at him and gets mad about it. So then Macaulay Culkin, in retaliation, goes downstairs and grabs the biggest guitar amplifier you ever seen. No idea why he owns it. And then he plugs in his guitar and plays it so loud that it knocks him and his entire chair into Africa, where Michael Jackson is singing and dancing. And I had to go back because this raised a lot of questions.
Yes, in hindsight, it's not great that Michael Jackson was basically like, come on, fuck your dumb dad.
Yeah.
Who cares about your silly dad?
Yeah.
Come with me, 12-year-old.
Yeah, and then Macaulay Culkin does show up in the rest of the video. George Wendt doesn't show up again.
Well, he's no longer with us.
Yeah, well, that's true. Although it's not been long on that.
It's not like it happened while they were filming the video. There's no reason. for it. I don't know. Like this is a tough episode. Some of these early ones, even we've said before, even Mike Judge hates these.
Yeah.
I don't know. This one's kind of
Yeah,
stupid.
it's they have an idea, but it's not clear how they're going to use the balloons, and it doesn't really go in that direction anyways, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
And then there's the contamination of the tank.
They
and-
cap it off with a scene of the two taking a dump next to in separate stalls. I guess is important.
yeah.
And discussing, Butthead asks him, "Did you pee in the pool because you were scared?" And he says,
Yeah.
"No, dude, I did it because it felt good,"
Yeah.
which I believe is a lie.
Yeah. I do think that the whole gag of like trying to knock someone down while they're like flying away with balloons, and you have a slingshot and you fire a rock, but then you hit them in the balls so they let go of the balloons and they fall anyways.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good gag.
He still he did save him.
Yeah.
He
It
got
worked.
done.
Like that's a good gag. The plot, it has like the pieces are almost there, but it doesn't really come together.
Yeah, I do think it's funny for these characters to just they see, don't throw balloons out. You could accidentally choke a dolphin, and their immediate thought is, well, we got to bring some balloons. We got to test.
Yeah,
this
we got to
theory.
take balloons, fully inflated balloons to SeaWorld and watch dolphins,
Yeah.
and then fly over their tank, but then let go of the balloons completely and pee in the tank. What?
It is a funny. It's funny in that. Again, this is like Looney Tunes style. Thing where it's just a silly thing keeps happening. But it is actually, at least this time, born out of a character thing, because these guys are contrarians at this point. They want to, choke a dolphin's bad. No, we're gonna go do it on purpose. It's that kind of,
I can see that, but that's
metal.
so not where the plot even goes, and it's
it's not what ends up happening.
Yeah.
But I think maybe it was meant to be like a tension thing where you're like, oh no, they're gonna kill dolphins in this one. But then it's kind of a misdirect.
But then let's make it sharks. But then let's make it pee sensors.
Yeah. You can tell these early ones were this first season. They said the help he had writing was just kind of folks that were just more into advertisement and stuff at MTV.
There were no like trained writers that knew how to break stories.
The only funny person working on these at this point is Mike Judge. So
these first couple episodes are really kind of meandering and don't really get to the point. But
we haven't given out a inklings 5 yet.
And I'm not gonna give out a 5 on this one.
Oh no. No, I think I'm gonna because the show gets to such soaring heights in some of my favorite episodes. I think I'm gonna go again with about a 1.5.
Yeah,
right around there.
2 stars. I guess it's better than other things, but is it better than other things? It's not good. It's not good.
Yeah. I can't think of anything. Nothing really stands out in the music videos as far as good jokes.
I like in the black and white music video that they call Macaulay Culkin McLaughlin. I think that's very funny. McLaughlin. The Red Hot Chili Peppers video was so old that their name was spelled different. they had an E at the end of their name.
Uh,
The RuPaul video was very homophobic.
yeah, their take on it was pretty
Yeah. Yeah.
problematic.
Yeah.
Not for them.
They liked the AC/DC video. The Pat Benatar video was cute, but they didn't have a lot to add to it.
The fun thing in this one is this is the first appearance of AC/DC, despite being the shirt that Butthead wears all the time.
That's true, and Metallica hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah, and we have yet to see Metallica in any of these videos, which is kind of interesting. You'd think those would be some of the first videos they would get to, but
Yeah.
maybe they felt that was too on the nose that early. Yeah, this is gonna be a short one. I don't have much else to say about this episode.
Yeah.
It's not that good. It's probably it's one of the ones I don't think Mike Judge usually includes in his. I don't believe it's in the Mike Judge collection.
It didn't. This happens, then this happens, then this happens, then this happens. Isn't really a story.
There's kind of a funny mishap after mishap thing about it, but
yeah, it's this is a weak one, but season 1's weak.
Yeah, I think that's kind of that so far.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
that's a 1-star.
Frog Baseball is the strongest episode in season 1. Is that
1.5 for me? What did I give Frog Baseball? A 3?
I think you gave it a 3. I gave it a 4. Frog Baseball, I think, is a good setup for those characters, but Balloon is nothing.
Hasn't paid off a whole lot in these early episodes.
No, but I think Frog Baseball is still the best representation of these characters so far.
All the music videos have been fun.
I think Give Blood maybe comes in second. Like, these are not good episodes.
Let's do that. So we got 5 in this first leg of the show here.
Yeah.
5 episodes, and with the 2 pilots, the 3 episodes they aired for season 1.
Yeah.
How would you rank them?
Well, yeah, Frog Baseball for sure is number 1. It's definitely the most solid in terms of characterization. I would list the second thing, but there isn't a second solid thing about it. But season 1 episodes really aren't very solid. They're funny. But
there's funny stuff. There's
but like they're, and then I'd probably, man.
I guess you could go by your numbers.
Yeah. And then, I guess I go Give Blood because there were moments in Give Blood that I kind of enjoy. And then, I guess Peace, Love, and Understanding. And then Door to Door, and then Balloon. Or maybe Balloon's better than Door to Door. Either way, I don't like either one of those.
I'm gonna go with Frog Baseball number 1, and then the next 2 I gave number 2s to were Peace, Love, and Understanding and Door to Door.
Yeah.
And then I go Balloon and Give Blood.
Yeah, I liked Give Blood more than you did, but yeah, it's just there were. Yeah, I liked Butthead telling him misinformation about it as they were leaving, but think it's the truth, because you see that a lot later in the series.
Yeah.
And that's all we kind of get out of season 1, unfortunately. But it was rushed, and it is what it is.
Let's do that. Let's overall out of these 5 episodes, let's say you're watching in 1993. Have you seen enough that you're excited when they announce that they're gonna do these next? What do they do? Like 30 episodes in season 2. It's like a ridiculous
yeah.
amount of episodes.
I would have been excited about that because, you know, these would have been way more exciting at the time. I would have probably rated these all higher without the rest of Beavis and Butthead.
True, or also
existing.
without decades of South Park.
I would have been without South Park, without
everything
Family
else.
Guy, without like, you know, these are great episodes when nothing else exists.
Yeah.
This is really funny and cutting edge stuff. But man, these early episodes just really do not live up to what the series becomes.
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna say yes, absolutely. I know I rated a lot of these lower, but if you're, and I was a young teen guy in the early '90s, and Beavis and Butthead is there's definitely something rebellious and very '90s about it,
Yeah.
and very punk rock kind of thing going on there, and it was at a time where there wasn't, there was a lot of that, but not in this way. This was a very original thing when it came out. And, look, there's a whole weird history of MTV animated shows around this time. But none of them spawned several seasons and 2 revivals and 2 movies, and caught the cultural zeitgeist quite the way Beavis and Butthead did and continue to do.
Aeon Flux somehow got a movie. I don't know.
That did get a movie.
How that worked out. I don't think anybody liked that movie from what I remember, but
even Charlize Theron. Maybe we'll get to that eventually one of these days. There were, and in that vein, there was the Max. There was this was like the period of like Max Headroom wasn't MTV, but that was
The Head. Do you remember
the
that
Head?
one?
Yes,
Yeah.
with the giant head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a strange time in culture, and I think that we'll see why Beavis and Butthead stand out the way they do. That we're still talking about them. What is this? 25 plus.
Yeah.
32, 33 years later.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the rest of these, especially to get into season 2 next week. And to kick that off. We may do this a little quicker. Maybe we'll start doing 2 episodes at a time or something. I don't know. I kind of like what we've been doing. Thank you for joining us on this. For the sort of first 6 weeks of this here.
Yeah.
This has been really fun. And I look forward to doing more of these.
Yeah. And funk that.
Yeah, funk that. Follow me on Instagram at Chris E. Paw, and follow the Sad Boys Social Club YouTube channel. Subscribe to that channel, subscribe to this channel, and check us out over on RBL Cleveland with all the roast battle stuff and everything. That's it. Thank you.
That's it. Thank you.